Most of the time, I tend to imagine moving on from friends to be one of the most painful experiences you could have while not being in a life or death situation. It is that way, but thankfully, for some weird reason, whether it's my God blessing me or just me learning how to speak better through rhetoric, I managed to move on from one I considered to be one whom I previously considered to be my friend on very good terms. Yep. So this was the same woman I was happened to date twice for some time. We were planning to do a podcast together, but I was too inexperienced at this moment to actually be able to edit the podcast and be able to figure out what was going on with my audio software, and there's just problems of delivery between like the files, and I thought, well, I don't want to deal with this in this year because I want to get off this decade on the right foot. I want to get like serious productivity done with getting over spending too much time on social media and YouTube specifically, and getting away from pornography and all that stuff. So I decided the way that I would stop doing the podcast together, because I thought, well, mustering the energy to learn how to podcast is too more than I can give, like in terms of emotionally, mentally, maybe like a little spiritually. So I decided just to call Firewolf, as I called her on the podcast, and just decided just to talk to 130 just as a compromise, because all she really gets out of what would be the podcast is just talking to me, because she very likes my personality, and she likes what I create, which is actually pretty awesome. She actually was my first fan before I started my anime YouTube channel. So was pretty cool. And by the way, this is just where I'm staying for the time being for a week, because two of my dad friends are staying over for a week. So anyway, it's very remarkable. We talked about a lot of topics like politics, influences, what's going on in our lives, etc., etc. And when we end, it's just like I felt so relieved at the end, because not only did it not end in a screaming match and feelings being hurt, but a gratefulness that we happened to meet each other at this point in our lives. We helped each other grow, and at the end, we say that we were ever more stronger because of the pain that we endured together. Now that, well, like 2 years later, if the plan does go through, she's planning to go to Australia just to collab with me on a few things. But other than that, I feel like, yes, I feel like I'm a free spirited again. That I'd be able to vlog more. I'll be able to spend more time focusing on making my content better, because I still think I need to get back onto figuring out how to like work on YouTube videos more efficiently, because my managing computer space is terrible. Right now I'm completely full on my C drive because of my assessments. I have to move to the D drive move to the D drive for where I put my footage, my show footage that I use for my videos. So with that, it just goes to show that not everyone you meet on the way is gonna be a permanent friend. It's just like my dad says, we meet all different types of people, and most of the people we met, we just go on our way. But there's a few who stay with us on this life's journey, and I'm really happy again. I'm just grateful that I was able to. Well, I'm grateful to her first that she was patient and understanding, that she didn't judge me, because I feel like I just, needed to move on, and she was happy with that. That's just as long as she's able to view the content I make. I think she'll be pretty happy just looking on as a fan. So, I'm pretty happy.